What's going on? It's Sir Jotos, and we have the year in review 2024 of my gaming sessions of Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. And we will start off with Xbox because I believe I played the most Xbox this year. Y'all can see that first game right there. That has to be a sign because I believe that was the best game I played this year. I know it did not come out this year, but yeah, I agree. That game was so good. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Such a good game. I played Elden Ring, I played Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, you name it. And this one has been the most challenging because in all those other games I mentioned, you can play a different class or, different, you can change your stats or you can play with someone. This game, it's you and the person in front of you. If you don't get it, you're just going to take a long time for you to beat them bosses, man. But let's go scroll down and see what we got here. So it says I'm a night owl. You prefer quest over objectives with a dash of magic and a good dungeon or three. Yep, that's what I would say. That does make sense to me. Game score here. My current one is 92,331. My goal that I had for 2024 was actually making that a six-digit number there. I failed, but 2025, that's for sure going to happen. There's no way that it wouldn't happen. Okay, we got 324 hours into Xbox. That does make sense. There's a few games I have in mind that I know that I put some hours into. 249 achievements. That's pretty decent. 50 games. Didn't know I played that much, to be honest with you. Top genre, we have action and adventure. Makes sense. Console, obviously, I played most. Don't really play PC. And mobile, I know I played some of the apps that they have with achievements on them. How I stacked up, I know I'm a nerd and played games a lot, so we got that stuff there. Top games, I knew Sekiro was going to be on there because I know that game I put a good amount of hours. I did not know I put 79. For some reason, it feels like it was longer that I did put in, but seeing 79 does surprise me. 650 achievements, gamer score. I am very, very proud of that because that game, like I said, was very, very hard, but very rewarding game. Beating Ishin, oh my god, chef's kiss, hardest boss I've ever versed, and I'm even saying that with Radon because once I said already with Radon, if you had a problem with him, you can have a mimic, you can have some people helping you, you can change up your stuff. Sekiro is just you and the person in front of you. If you have a problem with Ishin, well then you're gonna die. That's it. That just plain and simple. 4% of people, what I got there, I'm very proud. I'm telling you, I'm very, very proud. Dark Souls second game. Yep, I did put some hours into that. This was the first Dark Souls, not remastered. I played a little bit. When that came out, it was just so hard where I watched my cousin play it. Shout out to him. But it was just like not a game that it just I didn't like until later in my life where I appreciate these games now. Also around that time Skyrim came out, so that just overshadowed it to me, even though now I do appreciate Dark Souls. It's hard to see which one I like better because they both had such influence in my life. But we got 58 hours in that game, 515 gamer score. Cool. Now we got Elden Ring. This is just Shadow of the Erdtree. We got 43 hours into Shadow of the Erdtree, and that was an amazing game. DLC, probably the best DLC I've ever played. Felt like a full game here. Let's see. We got other favorites here. As Dusk Falls. That's definitely a great game. Great game. I know I flipped the achievements. Got all of them into it. Got all of them, I mean. Gears 5. Love Gears, but this was one that I just needed to beat. Took me a while to beat it because it was kind of just hoping that this new Gears coming out is going to be amazing. With Dom, y'all know I love Dom. I mean, I don't know if you saw my gamer pick up there, but if you saw my profile or search me up, Dom's my profile picture. We got Dead by Daylight. That's a classic I've always play here and there. We got Black Ops 6. Amazing. I just didn't think that I played that more than Halo this year, but I guess I did. Dragon's Dogma. It was like a day or two, a pretty good game, then got tired of it. There's that app game number 10, Wordament. Fallout 4. I know I would mention this because I know I did play it for PlayStation and more than on here. For some reason on Fallout on Xbox, it like the achievements did not work for me. So that's why I went to PlayStation and played it more there. X Defiant was so bad. Probably the worst game I've played. Just skill wise. Like I'm just very bad in that game. Oh, but I didn't see it. It got Assassin's Creed in there. I gotta check that out though. Okay. Top games played with friends. Oh, that's my brother right there, Sleepy the Boy. Shout out to him. We did play a lot of Halo. We did play Call of Duty for sure too. Don't know why we see Madden there. We probably played a game or two, but definitely played a lot more Call of Duty than Madden. Okay, yep, like I said, As Dusk Falls. That's pretty cool seeing that. I definitely flipped that game. Such an amazing game. 10 out of 10. That's also a game I would recommend. Let's see. 5 months subscribed. Yeah, I just play games that I kind of buy, really. We did get a lot of minutes in there, yep. 28 games. Yeah, so that is Xbox. Time to move on to PlayStation. 2024 wrap up for PlayStation. Let's get it cracking. $33 games. Okay. On PlayStation 5 and PS4. PS4 games, I don't remember which ones I went back to. Oh, Horizon, I know I played. But then when I found out it got remastered, I stopped playing. First game was Tekken 8, which is funny that they say that because it's just a demo. I did not play the actual game. That is something I've been really thinking about playing, though, lately, especially that it's on sale right now. Let's see. Demon Souls being first. Yep, that was my most enjoyable game on PlayStation this year. Amazing game. Out of all From Software games, which is very funny, this game has the best graphics, and they'd even make this remaster themselves. Let's see what else. Last of Us 2. I have nothing good to really say other than the gameplay is great, but man, that story was trash, man. That 41 hours. I mean, the first Last of Us was very good, right? This one, I'm not saying I regret it, but like you could have made it so much better than what it is. One of them, like, all I really wanted is one of them to die. I mean, I don't want to say sport. I mean, the game's been out for a while, right? It's either Ellie or other girl. I can't think of her name right now. One of them needed to die. It didn't matter how they died. I just think that one of them needed to die, and I would have been like, all right, this game's good. But for all that to happen to Ellie, and then she just walks away like broken, like it's stupid, just stupid. Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, that makes sense. But those 27 hours, I know for sure I did not play like straight up. I know I would like play like 2, then skip, then play 5, then skip. Like I know Still haven't beat that game though, but I eventually will because what's funny is I bought Rebirth and still haven't played it. Fallout 4, I think I mentioned this already with the Xbox. I played this because it did not work on Xbox, the achievements, but I played it on here because number one, Magic the Gathering had like a little cross thing with Fallout, what they had Fallout cards. It was very, very cool. And then obviously the show that they had was also very good too. I played Fallout 3, was an amazing game. This one I played. I don't really like the whole shelter thing, but the game is still good. It is something I do need to beat though because Bethesda is amazing. And then we have Spider-Man. I guess those are my top 5, yeah. Those were games that I remember putting the most time on PlayStation. This Spider-Man 2, like, it was alright. I did like the first one better. But it was fun when I was playing, It's alright. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, swipe. We got a swipe here. Adventurer, action adventure. Okay, I think that's what Xbox said too, that I played mostly. And that does make sense of what I do. So, let's swipe here. Oh, calendar, that's pretty cool. It shows each game you play each month. Yep, that's what it looks like. Final Fantasy, yep. Demon Souls, February, Demon Souls. Yep, that makes sense because I played Demon Souls at the end of February. So, let's see. April, that's around the time where all that came out. What's it called? The show and Magic cards come out. May, I guess I didn't really do anything. June, Foam Stars. That's where it only says 1 hour. Also, it says hours logged 2. I've put a lot more hours into the game. It reminds me a lot of Splatoon. And I'm sure that's why a lot of people didn't play it. And that's why it's probably shutting down. But I thought, oh wait, is it shutting down? Oh, I think they said that they were not supporting it anymore. Or like they're having their last updates. But I do think that it's an amazing game. But I understand if you don't play it. Final Fantasy, yep, I'm jumping into here. August, I guess I didn't do anything. September, Last of Us, yep, I remember playing that the end of September, beginning of October. Yep, Spider-Man makes sense. Ghost of Tsushima, that is a game. I mean, I love Sucker Punch. I played Infamous, Sly Cooper. This is just a game I really want to get into, but I think Sekiro's like aesthetic and seeing this, like, I don't know if that just overshadows. I don't know. I really want to get into this game though, but it's just kind of hard to. And I know that it's amazing game that people love. And then Marvel Rivals. I know everyone loves that right now, but to me, I just feel like it's like Overwatch, and so I don't see like it being like a new thing to me. I felt like this is a game I already played. I'm not trying to be all negative here though, but I did have a good time on PlayStation 2. See? Just for you. Like some old games here. Classics. Let's look at classics. Twisted Metal 2. Remember playing as a kid, but all this is something still I wouldn't play. Let's see. 211 hours. That just sounds like a lot than what I played. Like, Xbox sounds more believable than this. But, yeah, I guess that's what I did. 211. That's weird. Oh, only 1 platinum? I feel like I've gotten more. Or maybe it just didn't record it. But I know it was like through the year. Maybe I'm just kind of forgetting stuff here. But, yeah, I almost got 300 trophies. Take a trip. Fall Guys, yeah, I remember playing that in the beginning of the year. I didn't know that was in the beginning of the year, but in January, literally. Final Fantasy, Overwatch, yep. Foam Stars, Stroke the Animals, yeah. Those Stroke games I know I've played and got. I got what's it called, platinums in. So that's what's weird that it's not recording them. And Marvel Rivals, yeah, that's the game I'm kind of playing right now on PlayStation. Social stats. You got busy online. I feel like a lot of people did a lot more talking than me. 15 campaigns. Don't know what that means. Yep, adventurer. Cool. Good stuff here. And then we're going to wrap things up and go on Nintendo Switch now. All right. And finally, we are on Nintendo Switch. Before we continue, I do believe that this is the least that I've played my Switch since it released in 2017. Can't think of anything else that I played other than like Pokemon. Yeah, like Pokemon Unite, I probably played a little bit. Pokemon Scarlet, I've been playing a lot in December, but my guess is that they probably didn't record what I was doing in December. Did I say December or September? I'm not sure. Anywho, we're going to continue here. We're going to start off. Yep, that makes sense because I know DLC was coming out and I was getting ready for it. And I was playing online a little bit too. Some ranked doubles. 19 hours is crazy. That's what I did this year. Well, I know I put a lot more hours now, like in December, like I said. But 19 hours January till November. Man, I don't think I've ever did that. Yeah, I just can't think of what came out this year that I was like excited for. Mario Brothership came out towards the end of November, but I also haven't had the time to sit down and play it. The Zelda game that came out, I think, did that come out in November too? I'm not sure, but that was something I just wasn't really interested in. But then I heard one of my buddies, shout out to Fabian, he told me that the game is kind of fire. So maybe that's something I'll look into. Or maybe I'll look at it on sale or something. 10 games. Okay. Oh, Luigi's Mansion. Yeah. That makes sense. I did put some hours into that. I didn't know it was 7, though. Pokemon. That's crazy. I guess I didn't put a lot. But that I feel like that don't make sense, though. But I know I put a lot more than 6 this month for sure. It's December, by the way. Star Wars Hunters. Oh, that game was very good. I really liked that game. But I felt like it just kind of it was like a little thing I played and then kind of forgot about it. Action, yeah. I get that's something new to me. I didn't know my favorite genre, but I guess action has to be, right? Every system says I am. Fighting, man, I remember fighting was a game that I really, really loved. Like fighting games, and having it be last is kind of crazy because I used to play Killer Instinct, Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, you name it, when I was in like grade school, but not grade school. I was in high school. Never mind. But yeah, I guess I gotta get into it again. But let's continue here. Played month was you played most in July. I think that was Luigi's Mansion. I remember getting it around that time. Dang, that is crazy though. I didn't do anything. Well, and it says June to July to November. There's a big gap. I guess I didn't play. That does make sense though, because I know there was a time where I just put my Switch away because I didn't even play it. I did not touch it. Here's the big choice. Pick your favorite game. It's obviously Scarlet. I know everyone did not like Scarlet or Violet. A lot of people didn't, but I love Pokemon. Love Pokemon. That's it? Yeah, I guess that's it here. I felt like that was kind of shorter than the other ones, huh? well, January. Yeah. Well, anywho, guys, this was my journey of 2024 of games I played. In review, I felt like games that came out this year were not the best. It had me backtrack of playing Sekiro and other games too, and playing Scarlet still, right? I do miss Pokemon this year. That was something that like was so weird this year, but playing Pokemon TCG Pocket, that's something I've been playing crazy. I wish it was on Switch though. But anywho, that is like I said, 2024 wrap up. And hope 2025 is better. We do have Pokemon on Switch that I can't wait. Legends ZA. Xbox, we have Gears. What's it called? I'm embarrassed now. New Gears. E-Day. Yep. Gears E-Day. Can't wait for that. PlayStation, maybe we get a new God of War. But just non-exclusive, we got Elden Ring, Night Rain. Can't wait for that. I'm sure there's other ones too that we don't know yet. But hopefully you guys love games as much as I do. And I'll see you in the next video.